Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to part number 2 of Asian Eyes White Dragon and Pinkreaper's review of the entire set of Galactic Overlord. So, last card we went was Gebeb. So we're at a set right now.
Moving through them heretic dragons.
So Pinkreaper knows a little bit more about the heretics than I do, so he's going to cover them.
A set is level 5. You can normal summon it without tribute, and its original attack becomes 1,000. I believe this is the one where once per turn you can select a dragon-type normal monster on the field, and all face-up heretic dragons become that level. And then when this card is tributed, you special summon a dragon-type normal monster from your hand deck or graveyard. Its attack becomes 0/0.
Yeah.
I don't think it has any other effects. Yeah, no, it does not. That's just a set for you. It's if you need something to tribute for Sue basically, and you don't have Tefnut, this is what you can at least normal summon this and still go for the play.
Yeah.
But like this is the other heretic dragon that most people run.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was just level 4, so you can just at least just normal summon him.
I know, because level 4, 1900 attack,
he'd be a good normal
summon.
He'd be a decent normal summon for them. Next card up, Netwotk. Now this card is actually the opposite artwork of the last card we just went through. I don't know if you guys noticed, the other one was a sun, now this one's got a moon in the background.
And then the image is just flipped after that.
They just flipped the image.
This one does have a very different effect though. It's this one is you can special summon from your hand by tributing a heretic dragon. And once per turn you can tribute one heretic dragon in your hand deck. Yes, tribute from your deck. From your hand or field. And target one monster your opponent controls and destroy that monster. And then same as the rest, when it's tributed, special summon a dragon type normal monster, it becomes 0/0.
It is 500.
But I mean, this one honestly, I don't see a lot of people playing this, just because if you're going to tribute special summon, you want to do it for Sue.
Yeah.
Because this one's a 5. It's not really. I mean, I guess you could try and go super plus and tribute 1 for this to get a level 6, then tribute this for Sue, and then you have 3 level 6s on the field. But it's not something I see a lot of people playing. The effect isn't that bad though, but it's just not something I see getting too much play.
Yeah. Next up, Tefnut. Tefnuit.
Yeah, it's Tefnuit now.
Oh.
This is the big one.
Here, we'll scroll down so you can check out the fact. Well, actually, I think you guys can read it from here. It shouldn't be.
I don't know why they're using that picture, but Tefnuit's the other big one in Heretic Dragons. It's basically the same thing as Side Dragon. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can special summon it, but it can't attack that turn. But then
when
after
it's tributed,
that, yeah, it's tributed to special summon a 0/0 normal monster.
But this one's really good because I mean, at least it's a monster where you can just summon it and then be like, okay, pass, and then you still have like at least a decent attacking monster without making any plays. Because sometimes
the big thing is that it's just a special summon.
Yeah.
Because most of the other Heretic Dragons, it's all about tributing.
Yeah.
So you can just be like normal summon, tribute this. Although they also usually let you tribute from the hand anyway. So.
But this card is definitely like one of the meta cards in Heretic Dragon.
It's definitely, because it's tribute this, special summon Sue. That's the big thing. Yeah. And I believe we'll probably be getting into. Did we already go over Sue?
Oh,
there it is.
This is the best card.
Yeah, this is the big one right here.
This is the dark armed.
Not really. Like, let's be honest. Red Eye's Darkness Metal is the dark armed of Heretic Dragons. Yeah. But
they can run 3, so it's more like the Judgment Dragon. Now, because Judgment Dragon's also at 3. But
that's cool. That's also the Red Eye's Darkness Metal. Anyway, so there's Sue for you. Most people already know what this does. For those who don't, it's you can tribute a heretic on the field to special summon it. And then the effect that like no one ever uses is you can tribute a heretic dragon on the field or in your hand to target a spell or trap and destroy that. I think it's only once per turn though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is once per turn.
So it's not like super ridiculous.
Yeah.
But and then same thing when it's tributed 0/0 dragon type normal monster.
But this one's really good because it's also level 6, and that helps out make Adam. Which
level 6 is the big thing. We'll be getting into Adam in a second here.
Next up, Heretic Dragon Asar. Now this one.
I don't know. I've never seen this one before.
Okay, so you check out the artwork. We're gonna have to scroll down for the effect. I actually know this one. I don't think this one's too good. You have to banish a light dragon type and another dragon type normal monster from your graveyard. So basically, you already have to have did your play essentially.
Excuse me.
And if this basic card in the field will be destroyed, you contribute a face-up heretic monster you control instead, except for this card.
Now, so, I will say one thing though. This is one of the only real beaters in Heretic Dragons, and it is actually pretty easy to get a normal and a light dragon monster in there, just because like all effects will do that.
Yeah.
But then if you open with Future Fusion,
That's true. Actually, you know, that's not bad with Future Fusion. Maybe some people will try to attack this.
I haven't actually been seeing a lot of people play Future Fusion in Higher Tick Dragons, which is odd because I use it to dump all of my normal monsters.
That's
like
a good
I hate
idea.
my normal monsters.
Yeah, you don't want to draw the giant shine ball. But you know, this card's okay because it just has like decent attack. It's just a big beater essentially.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to use the effect. But the reason why I didn't think it was as great is because basically you have to have done your plays. You know, or I mean, if, with Future Fusion, obviously, it's just amazing.
It's just 1-in-1 though. It's not like the other one, which I think we'll be getting into next actually.
So yeah, we're gonna go into the next card. So that was Asar. Next up,
yeah, it's this one, the one whose name I will not attempt to pronounce.
No, it's I think it's
It's
Sutek.
Sutek, probably.
Okay. Anyways, so his effect is cannot be normal summoner set. Must be special
Must
summon.
first be special summon.
First. So I guess you can.
You can
special
reborn him
summon.
if you've special summoned him before.
Okay. So you banish 3 dragon type normal monsters from your graveyard, and once per turn you can banish 1 dragon type monster from your graveyard to target 1 card in the field and destroy it. So it's like a very bad Hyperion.
Like this. Now this is the thing you were saying. Like if you have 3 normal
Yeah.
types in your grave, you've probably already gotten your play off. Now I will say though, I can see this getting play right now because
the Gustav Max.
Gustav Max isn't currently out. So if you're running higher ticks and you go for the big loop and you dump a bunch of normal monsters, but you don't have obviously Gustav Max to go for, you can at least summon this as a big beater.
Yeah, and it has an okay effect. It's mediocre.
Well, the problem is you have to have 4 in your graveyard really for it.
Yeah, to be really good. But maybe it's 2000 attack plus light. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not too bad.
But yeah, next card, Evoltile Lagushko.
I'm not even going to try with the volatile names.
But anyways, I actually played this card during the sneak peek. So basically, when it's normal summon, you can send 1 Evil Sore monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is flipped face up, you can special summon an Evil Tile monster from your deck. I used him to flip it in the search for itself, just to, like, stall basically in the sneak peek. But realistically, I don't really know Evil Tiles too well. I don't really know if it's great.
Most evil tiles get their effects when they're special summoned by other evil tile effects, and like the deck can push with Logia so fast.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that it just has to be flipped face up is really good for it.
Yeah, so it gets an effect when it's normal summon too. It's like
But its normal summon effect isn't as good because it's adding an evil sore. It's different than evil tiles.
Yeah. So it does kind of conflict, but that's that card. Next card, Evil Star Darwino.
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 It's named after Darwin. Yeah. The scientist of lore.
Okay, so this card's effect is when this card is special summoned by the effect of an evil tile monster, not evil solar, because that's totally different. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field and increase that target level up.
That actually goes with the last card we just had, although it can't.
Maybe a level 5, so I guess you could exceed until 5.
But
I don't know.
Wait, you can't special summon that. It's not
I
an
know.
evil tile monster. Never mind. I take it back.
I don't know. I think that this card. I don't know. I don't think it'll see too much.
I don't know the Evolsaurs too well, so I don't. I know there's a level 3 that allows you to special summon, but I don't think it lets you special summon level 5s.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't think the card's that great. I mean, if it was level 4, it might be okay, because level 4 to 22 would be good. Next up, Insector Firefly. Now, we were talking about this card earlier. I don't personally like it. Pinkreaper thinks it's okay.
no, I mean I don't think it's great, but I mean like it's not too bad of a tech. Just if your opponent has a bunch of cards set, I mean.
But the problem is, I feel like if your opponent has a bunch of good card set, they'll just be like solemn or summon, so you don't even equip in the first place. And the thing is, like, if you're getting your play off anyways, then like, why would you worry about what cards they have set?
Let's be completely honest. No one ever equips anything in Insectors unless it's Hornet. Like
basically, occasionally people will use Hopper.
You use Hopper. You're the only. And Gigamantis.
Gigamantis, but that's really it. And yeah, if it's effective, you can also like, equip himself. I mean, it'd be.
I know if he was more like
But they gain the attack and defense equal to this card, like
100, not even.
Which is like not even like Hornet. That 500 sometimes does kick in, and like it does help, no joke. But
if you're equipping it to like
not Gigamantis, but if you're equipping it to Centipede 21, you get over Thunder King, I guess.
Level 3 with 2100 attack, not bad.
So yeah, it's not too bad, but I don't think this card's very viable. That's just my opinion.
Same with this card, for that matter.
Ladybug's a little bit better. So I don't know if it's
that's a guy.
I don't know. I mean, look at those abs.
That's totally a guy.
But why would a guy want to be like, you know what? I want to be a ladybug.
Yo, have you never seen A Bug's Life? Like, did you not hear Dennis Leary's rant about that in A Bug's Life? Come on.
I didn't. But anyways, this one's effect is you can equip this to an Insector, and it increases the level by 2, and it gains attack and defense equal to this card. So it does help the boost a little
500.
bit. Yeah, it does still help though, like we mentioned earlier.
The effect's just not like I don't understand the effect. You can send it to increase a monster's level by 2.
Yeah.
Like I guess. Well, I mean, I guess that's actually not too bad because if you
for exceeds.
Yeah, especially if you equip it to Dragonfly.
So
special summon Senti.
So what the play is, basically Insectors have a better first turn with this card because, as you guys know, Insectors' first turn can't do too much. They have the Smoke now, which is an amazing card. But the thing with like Ladybug, it allows you to go Dragonfly, go for Centipede, add another Dragonfly, and on top of that, you can make an Aegis, you can make a Tyrus. It really helps to make those level 5s. You know, I think it's an okay card. But personally, for me, I don't really like it as much. Next card, Insector Earwig.
Never seen this one.
So this one I haven't checked. I don't remember this one off the top of my head. I know I actually like pulled it too. So you can equip an Insector from your hand or graveyard to this card. Well, this card is equipped to a monster. That card gains attack and defense equal to this card. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, 1,000. Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
When this card is sent to the graveyard, well, the monster this card was equipped to gains 1,000 attack until the end phase. So not bad actually.
The problem is he doesn't have an effect to send himself.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, the equip for 1,000 isn't too bad.
But he is also level 4, so it might like make them run. I don't know if they're gonna like exceed for level 4s.
I mean, you could try and get 2 with Ladybug and go for rank 6.
Yeah,
but
I just don't see the card being like that great.
Go for Photon Bouncer. That card's not bad.
Yeah.
Or not Photon Bouncer. What's the card called? The
big eye?
No, the rank 6. Whatever. I can't remember its name.
Okay. Well,
maybe
anyways,
Photon Bouncer. I can't remember.
I don't know, I think this card's okay for the boost and attack.
Strike
but
Bouncer?
if you really need the boost and attack, like run the sword. The sword has like a lot better effects.
Sword is 800.
Now Giga Creek, I think this card's awful. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's not as good as Giga Mantis.
So first of all, it's level 5. So if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 insect type monster from your graveyard to target 1 face of Insector monster you control and equip this card from your graveyard to this target. The effect of Giga Cricket can only be used once per turn while this card is equipped to a monster. The monster's original cat becomes 2,000 and attacks a defensive position at like piercing. So it does piercing, but I feel like Giga Mantis is way better.
This card is terrible because it has to already be in the graveyard. Yeah. You have to banish an Insector for it, and then it's just not as good as Giga Mantis.
Yeah, because Giga Mantis you can equip itself, and it's just overall better. And it's more, because this one's only 2,000. Like, if it was 3,000, maybe with the 3,000 piercing, I could maybe see it a little bit viable, but not 2,000.
Even then, it would still be really hard to get in the graveyard.
Yeah, because, like, what are you gonna...
Your only real option would be, like, Foolish.
Yeah. I guess, wait, you can equip the Insect. I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it. Next card, Light Ray Sorcerer. So, this card, must be special summoned from your hand while 3 or more light monsters are banished. So maybe Lightsworn can try this, and it can be special summoned other ways. Once per turn, you can target one of your banished light monsters and 1 face-up monster in the field. Shuffle the first target into the deck, and if you do, banish the second target. This card cannot attack. So it's basically kind of like a Chaos Sorcerer, except for it has different conditions. I think it's okay.
Actually... Dude, that is Chaos Sorcerer. That's a light version of Chaos Sorcerer. No, I'm saying, like, look at the card. It's a light version. But no, this is actually not bad in Chaos because, like, you're putting a banish back into your deck and then you're banishing one of your opponent's cards. And it doesn't require you to banish to special summon it, but then of course you already have to have 3 banished.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's okay. I just really felt Chaos Sorcerer was just like
Chaos Sorcerer is definitely better, but like
that's how I feel because it's a lot faster because you have to have 3. But if you are playing all Lightsworn, that might not be that bad.
But you have to have 3 banished lights.
Yeah, exactly. So that means at that point you probably are already running Chaos Sorcerer, and at that point you might as well just play that. But I guess if you're playing like dragons, it might be more viable in that because you can banish.
Oh yeah, you banish a lot in dragons.
I think it's a lot easier in that. So maybe people will run this instead of Chaos Sorcerer and some type of dragons, or maybe just run like
run both.
Yeah, just run both. Next, I'll actually like this.
Everyone knows Light Ray Dead Dallas.
I know the Gear Town deck, the Gear Town Lightsworn. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this card too much. I've already talked about it. And basically, you know, it was cool in the Gear Town, so pretty interesting card. Light Ray
Gear Free. This one's 5, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, 5. It's just too many. I'd rather get Dead Dallas.
This one's not too great. It's the biggest beater you can get with Light Ray, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. So once per turn, when a Stellar Trap card is activated, you can banish a War-type monster from your graveyard and negate the activation of that card and destroy it. All face-up monsters you control must be War-type. So it's not like that great in Lightsworn. But
no, I wouldn't run this in Lightsworn. Like, you'd be running like a straight
Light Ray.
Well, you could actually run this in E-Heroes.
Really?
Well, because I mean, you've got
3 alias.
3 alias plus you can be running like
Thunder King.
Yeah, just running under
it's
other
just
lights.
It's just light monster.
Or
but
effect Veiler.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be okay. I just don't.
It's doable. I wouldn't be running like 3 or anything. I might like tech 1.
And even then, I still don't feel like it's that great, to be honest.
But being able to negate spells and traps
and
is
traps.
really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It has 2000 attack. I know, it's interesting.
Especially if you're running like the Bubble Man variant, because that does push a lot of warriors into the grave.
Yeah. Next card up, Light Ray Diabolos.
Diablos.
No,
I know. I know.
I think they just changed the name at the last second. But anyways, so this card cannot be. It must be spelled summoned by having 5 or more. So it's the same attack as the last one. But this one's effect is you can banish 1 light monster in your graveyard to target 1 set card you controls, reveal the target, then return to either top or bottom of the deck. Well, that's interesting. But, I mean...
If its effect also said that card cannot be activated in response, like if it's a trap card...
Yeah, it'd be a little bit better. But the thing is, if it's like a good trap card like Solemn Warning, they would have just Solemn Warning the summon up anyways. I mean, not too many people are playing like D-Prison.
Well, no, it like...
But you can hit a monster.
Yeah, being able to hit a monster is pretty good.
I think
because it's not actually flipping it face up; it's just revealing it. So like, and let's be honest, the thing that people set the most is like Sangan. So you're like, send it back.
But at that point, you're probably pretty much late in the game. You have to have 5. Unless...
I know. Well, I mean, again, Lightsworns can run this really easily. Yeah. And the other thing is, at the end of the day, it's really just a big beater.
Yeah, I mean, the effect is kind of mediocre. I'd say the other card's kind of better if you're running 5, because negating a spell or trap is just kind of better. That's really my take on it, though. Next up, Lady of D. So there's Lord of D and there's Lady of D.
This is the same thing as Lord of D.
Oh no, this one actually has another effect though. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 1 dragon type monster from your hand to the graveyard instead. I don't think the card's good.
I mean, I guess if you send Eclipse Wyvern.
But I mean, the thing is, it does have 1500 attack. What does Lord of D have? Is he the same?
Yeah, I think he's the same.
I don't remember.
He might be 14 actually.
Yeah, if this card was 19, it'd be pretty decent.
It's cool if you could activate Flute of Summoning Dragon with her.
Yeah. Not as great. No, this card was interesting. I saw a lot of people playing this in Sneak Peek, but that's because in Sneak Peek you run a lot of cards sometimes that you don't want to run. But anyways, when it's flipped, you destroy all set spell or trap cards in the field. Then each player draws 1 card for each of the cards they controlled that was destroyed by this effect. You cannot set any cards this turn. So what I was thinking is...
what's that one card that when it's destroyed while set, you draw a card?
Does it Dark Coffin?
I think that's the one.
No, Dark Coffin makes it so your opponent has to discard a card, or they destroy 1 monster on the field. So I think that someone will try to make this like a deck.
Just an absorbing jar stun deck.
Well, just to like have draw a whole bunch of cards. It's interesting. There's a whole bunch of cards that get effects when they're destroyed when they're set. Like I know like Gear Town. That'd be. I don't know if you'd miss the timing on it, because I know you missed the timing with it when someone Dark Bribe.
Oh no, you actually would miss the timing on that.
Yeah.
Because it would be destroyed, and then when it was trying to activate its effect, you'd be drawing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But maybe someone can figure out some combo with this. To the next card up, Redheaded Oni.
Goes with that blue-blooded Oni.
Yeah, so when this card is special summoned from the graveyard by the effect of a zombie monster, you can target 1 face-up zombie monster you control, detach 1 XYZ monster from the field, and if you do, increase the targeted monster's level by 1 and its attack by 300, even if the targeting conditions are no longer correct.
Whoa, that's ridiculous. Like, I get... So even if they chain, like... If they go crazy and chain DNA surgery so you're not zombies anymore, you still get the effect.
I just don't think...
I don't understand, like, why they bothered to put that in there, honestly. Like, even if the targeting conditions are no longer correct.
Yeah.
But... Like, it's just not that good of a card.
Yeah, I don't think it's too great. I mean, once the ruling for, like the XYZs didn't get their effects, like, when XYZ zombies were, like, really popular, like, when they got their effects, like, when you detached with the Goblin Zombie, like, zombies were seeing some play, but not for a while anymore.
Flame Tiger.
This card is interesting. It's like Twin-Headed Behemoth, essentially. During your draw phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. If this card is special summoned with this effect, banish it when it leaves the field.
Not that great.
Yeah, I mean, is it beast so you can like horn it? Like horn of the Phantom Beast? Maybe.
It's
Someone
still
might
not that
try
great.
it. But if it was like dark, it'd be a little bit better.
It's Flame Tiger. I don't think it can be dark.
There's a water sea serpent. How can you be a sea serpent?
No, you said water sea serpent.
How can you be a fire sea serpent? Like, you live in the water and you're on fire. I don't know.
Bro, it doesn't... It's just... Dude, it doesn't have to be in the sea to be a sea serpent.
I don't know. It's just strange. Anyways, so, Galactic Force. Now this card is, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you contribute this card to target 1 face-down defense monster controls and destroy that target. So...
Not that great.
Not that great, but at least it's mediocre. You could roto for it.
It's cool.
But-
You might as well just be running Exiled Force, which this card basically is.
No, but the thing is, when
No,
you
that's what the
destroy
card
it-
is like another type of.
Yeah, but Exiled Force is only 1,000 attack. This one at least has a little bit more attack.
So I guess
but-
if your opponent has a Raikou set, and you know it's a Raikou, and they also have like Aaron on the field, you can attack over Aaron, and then you can destroy Raikou.
So, I mean,
and then they'll be like, okay, summon Judgment Dragon.
and then you lose anyways.
Yeah.
But anyways, this has been part 2 of our entire review of Galactic Overlord. Thanks for watching. Asian Eyes White Dragon and Pinkreaper signing out.